what's up guys? This is JJ here again with a little bit of a different video. You guys might not know this, but I'm actually very much into country and bluegrass. I've always loved country music, thanks to my dad, Alison Krauss, Brad Paisley and artists like that. And I've also been a big fan of Martin Knopfler since childhood actually. My dad would always play Brothers in Arms and On Every Street. And I fell in love with the sound of Romeo and Juliet, which of course was the national steel guitar that is also featured on the cover of Brothers in Arms, that Knopfler would use. And I'd never really thought about buying a resonator guitar until I came across this thing. And please let me introduce you to the Fender Brown Derby. This is a very affordable resonator guitar. It cost me about 300 euros. And it's made in Indonesia, that is why it's so affordable. And it is a mahogany-bodied, laminated mahogany-bodied resonator guitar. It has double binding, cream binding. I think this is a rosewood fretboard, and what's cool about this thing, besides that it has, like a standard cone type resonator with two discs here as well, is that it has a Telecaster neck, and you guys know I have a thing for tellies, right? So it's very comfortable to play, unlike some resonator guitars that have square necks or really wide necks. This is a very comfortable guitar to play if you're also an electric player like me. It feels very solid, it sounds pretty decent, and what I like about this thing is it's also a lot smaller than my Dreadnought and than my regular Western guitar, a Takamine, that I've had for ages. So it's a bit smaller, and since I have a very small apartment, it's nice to have a like a small guitar sitting around that you can easily grab and play, or sit out on my balcony in the sun, play some slide on that, and imagine that I'm some sort of blues guy. But it also inspires me to play in a different way, I guess. I wrote a couple of songs on it as well, and it really pushes me into different directions because of its feel and because of its tone. And on top of that, it's a great recording guitar. I've recorded some of my own stuff on this, a song called Ambi Baby, which is on my SoundCloud, which is kind of has a medieval vibe to it. Really sounds very cool. A cover by Jeff Berner's, my hero, Jeff Berner, the Canadian accordion player, the Lucky Goddamn Jew, or the Whiskey Rabbi. Don't know if you know him, but look him up on Spotify. He's amazing, and he's been a friend, I'm fortunate enough to say, for quite some time. So Maginot Line also features the Brown Derby and a couple of other tunes. I'll put some links in the video description. But it's a great recording guitar because if you're used to recording acoustic guitars, you know that Dreadnoughts, like full-bodied acoustic guitars, they're like a cannon in the studio, right? So they are pretty loud, and this one projects really nicely, has a really nice mid-range to it, and sits really well in the mix with different instruments. Now I'll just tune the open G and let you hear some slide guitar. Okay, so now I'm back to standard tuning. I've grabbed my pick to let you hear how it sounds flat picked. so that's a quick look at the Brown Derby by Fender. Really affordable resonator guitar that's very comfortable to play. And I love this thing. It inspires me a lot. Hope you liked it. Check out fender.com for more info on this guitar. Be sure to check out my SoundCloud for the recordings with the Brown Derby. Links are in the description below, and there's a couple of social media links coming up. See you next time. JJ out.